What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be talking about the top 10 point guards in NBA 2K21 My Team. So obviously this is the best of the best. We're going to be talking about the guys when they are fully badged up, when they are at their very best. Also, price will not be, and availability will not be taken into account. So obviously if we're not looking purely at value, we're looking at overall. As well as that, if a card is not available, such as Steph Curry, they're still going to be on the list because, well, the card exists in the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that you're going to be able to get Steph Curry anytime soon. And it appears that they've deleted from the original blog that there's going to be rewards for level 41 to 45. They were going to add 5 extra levels to the XP rewards. It appears they actually removed that from their dev blog. So maybe they just decided against that. But the point guard position is a pretty decent one. There are a lot of good players at the point guard position. And honestly, there's a few players that I just don't like, which is why they're not in the top 10. You can definitely argue these guys, to be honest. So if you guys think I'm wrong with these cards, fire ahead. Fire ahead. So, there's one player, I'm going to put him in as, say, like, well, obviously, Magic Johnson, Penny, don't suit my playstyle, but if you like them, you like them. However, I'm going to have to say this about Gilbert Arenas. So, objectively, Gilbert Arenas is good. And it's why when you see tier lists, I have to put him quite high. I hate him. I absolutely hate him. I can't use that release. It's not awful on next gen, but it's just worse Aldridge. This base 11. I don't like his SIGs, but like, look at his stats and badges. Fully badged up. Objectively, he has to be somewhere on this list. But I don't know where to put him. I don't like him enough that I don't know where to put him. So, again, the reason why you see him high on other lists is because he's objectively a good card. I'm just not good with him, so that's why he is not in this list. And at number 10, Amethyst Mo Williams. So you might be saying, how is Amethyst Mo Williams better than Gilbert Arenas? Preference. That's literally it. Base 4 is an unbelievable release. Dribble SIGs are decent enough. And he's got a 93 ball, 94 speed, 94 acceleration. Not the greatest lateral quickness, not the greatest steal, which is not ideal. He's 6'1". Decent enough wingspan. Tendencies are okay. Comes with gold range, and he can get clamps, and you can get all the defensive badges. So that's kind of a big one, is that you can put defensive badges on him. But for me anyway, the big thing with this card is just, it's his 3-point shooting. It's his 3-point shooting. Especially if we're talking next gen. He's really, really good on current gen. Don't get me wrong, he's really good on current gen. But if we're talking next gen, he is one of my favorite point guards in terms of scoring in the game. His fade is ridiculous. He's got the normal fade, which again is not great in current gen, but on next gen, normal fade is unbelievable. But again, he is a crazy, crazy good card, in my opinion, for his price especially. And number 9, we have JoJo. Basically the same card. Like, obviously, JoJo's got a little bit better lateral quickness. Mo Williams got a better steal. 3-point shooting, very similar. Speed, very similar. Dunking, obviously, JoJo's a little bit better. They come with range extender. Neither of them really come with any defensive badge. Both can get clamps. They're basically the same card. It's preference. Obviously, the bit better lateral quickness, you might say, leads to JoJo White being better. But in my opinion, creating base 4 is better than Paul George base. Although Paul George base is pretty good. And also the Pro 2 behind the back, in my opinion, is better than Pro 4. So, honestly, a few inches taller, that does definitely help. But they're very, very similar cards. It is all preference, in my opinion. Like, well, for me anyway, it's preference. I would actually rather use Mo Williams, but at the same time, and look, Mo Williams is slightly worse stats-wise, slightly smaller, so like objectively, JoJo White's the better card. But he is in here at number 8. Number 7, we have got, at number 8, sorry, JoJo was number 9. At number 8, we have got Russell Westbrook. Or at number 9, sorry, I have accidentally added an extra player. So, Mo Williams, honorable mention, number 10, JoJo White, number 9, Russell Westbrook. You might be thinking, like, how is Russell Westbrook worse than JoJo? Man, you get Russell Westbrook with, like, fully badged up. You can get a gold range extender Westbrook, who also comes with go quick first step. His clamps is only bronze, but he's still got really good lateral quickness. He's still got a really long wingspan, decent height, great mid-range shot, decent 3-ball, really good release. Next gen, it's money. 96 speed, 96 speed ball, 96 acceleration, 90 drive and dunk. is also his dribble 6, pro 6 behind the back is great on current gen, and his release is good. He's basically when he gets badged up, he's basically just like slightly worse John Wall. He is slightly worse John Wall, and for that reason, like, he's absolutely fantastic. Like, yeah, it's tough to get him badged out, but if you can get a fully badged out Westbrook, I think he can get like 40 something golds. But he's crazy good. He's crazy good badged out. Not great, not badged out, but crazy good badged out. Then we got CP3. We have got Chris Paul in here at number 8. Chris Paul only hot zones one side of the floor, but I really like this card, especially like off rip. He's fantastic. 3 balls, crazy good. Defense is really, really nice if he's guarding a primary ball handler. Again, would you use him in a competitive setting guarding a primary? No, because he doesn't have the length. But if you're just playing unlimited, will he be able to guard 90% of people's primary ball handlers? Of course. He's got 94 lateral, which is really, really good. 93 speed with ball. Can't dunk, unfortunately. Tendency's got a 90 on-ball steal, which is exceptional. Dribble 6, Pro 2 behind the back, which is not great, but not absolutely unused. Well, not awful. Pro 8 between the legs is great, especially on current gen. He's obviously got CP3 release, which is a release I don't mind at all this year. Comes with gold range extender, gold catch and shoot. Comes with gold clamps. I can look at these. Like, he comes with 37 gold badges. 37 golds. This kind of reminds me of the Lamar Odom last year with 40 golds. Although that Lamar Odom card did have 7 huffs. But yeah, just with the amount of badges they have. A fantastic, fantastic card. And then even 38 golds when you're looking at next gen. It's an incredible, incredible card in my opinion. Then at number 7, we have got Rafer Alston. So Rafer Alston, his big thing for me is the release. So like, there's a lot of people that probably aren't that high on Rafer Alston. And for me, it's just his release is so good. The guy's got Trey Burke release on quick. His dribble 6 are okay. He's not the greatest on defense, but he's usable on defense. His handle's really, really nice. His silver range is perfectly fine. Got great speed, speed ball, and acceleration. He's got a great 3 ball. He's just, and in his release, in my opinion, is one of the easiest in the game. And Trey Burke release is great. Trey Burke release on quick is even better, especially for someone at 6'2". Man, Rafer Alston is one of those guys that I regret not getting. Because he wasn't even much of a grind. Like, if we're talking cards that were a grind, I don't think I'll regret not getting Baron Davis. I really don't. However, Rafer Alston, I think I'll regret not getting him. I actually think I will regret not getting Rafer Alston. He is that good a player in-game. Just, again, is he a guy that's going to be great in a competitive setting? Probably not. Is he a guy that's going to dominate and unlimited and be very fun to use? 1,000,000%. Then at number 6, we have got Deron Williams. Deron Williams, he's got Curry. He's got the Curry slide, which is obviously a huge thing. Base 22 is pretty good on current gen. Don't like it on next gen. I don't like this card, period, on next gen. He's got decent lateral quickness. He comes with silver clamps. He gets pick dodger gold and pickpocket gold. Comes with half floor general, go quick first step. You can get range extender on him, which kind of needs to make him very effective. Not a great dunker, but decent. Got a great 3 ball of 91. Great speed, speed ball, acceleration. Pretty decent lateral quickness, as well as 90 on ball steal tendency, which is great. As well as that profile behind the back, which is pretty decent. Overall, he's a card that I am a fan of on current gen. He's still one of my favorite on current gen. It's crazy that, like, back when he first came out, I actually used to compare him to Steph Curry. He's not Steph Curry. He's actually, Steph Curry's obviously better, but he's quite, I'm not going to say he's that far off Steph Curry on current gen, because he's not. Next gen, though, Steph Curry is just so much better. So much better. Then we're on to number 5, and it's John Wall. John Wall, just the lack of shooting from deep is what kind of kills it for me. 79 3 ball, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. Yeah, he's got half quick first step and half dimer. Like, the guy comes with 6 half badges. Contact finisher is good. Like, accurate doesn't really matter. Fancy footwork this year doesn't matter at all. Relentless finisher is okay. Showtime gold is pretty good as well. Defense is, he's nice. Only silver clamps though, but he can be upgraded. Obviously, great speed. Pro 5 behind, or Pro 1 behind back. I don't know why I thought he Pro 5. Pro 1 behind back is good on both gens, as well as 90, or say lower, upper and lower John Wall, which is a really nice release. So, an overall good card, as well as being 6'4" to 6'9" wingspan. He's got the height. If you want someone to just run around and dunk the ball, he is the best. But there are 2 other guys ahead of him, in my opinion, that do very similar things to John Wall and are just overall better cards to do a little bit more. So, yeah, that is why he is at number 5. And number 4, we got John Stockton. In terms of rim running, John Stockton's not as good as John Wall, but Stockton does, I think, everything else better. So you can get gold range of Stockton. I think when Stockton came out, is when range extender cost like 3k to get a bronze and a silver, and gold was like 6-7k. Like, it was actually crazy. Like, you could range someone up for like 12-15k. And almost all the John Stocktons you see will have a gold range extender. Still got gold quicker step, half dimer, half floor general. He's got 94 3 ball, great speed, great driving dunk at 90. Also, look at this, 89 on ball steal, 88 pass interception. They're incredible tendencies. SIGs aren't great, but John Stockton's release really good. On current gen, that is. I don't see it. I don't see where him being great on next gen. I've tried to use him. I don't like him on it. But in my opinion, he still is the number 4 point guard in the game. Number 3 is a controversial one. De'Aaron Fox. Badged up De'Aaron Fox. 96 7 speed, 97 acceleration. 80 driving dunk, which is fine. Like, literally. Shoe, coach, floor general, he gets contacts. Obviously 97 speed. He's got half quick first step. He comes with silver clamps. Comes with gold interceptor, which is great. Comes with bronze handles for days, which is upgradable. Actually, his handles for days, I'm not sure. His handles for days is the one that you can't search up. I'm not entirely sure, but he doesn't have Showtime, but he can get Showtime. So basically, he can get shooting badges. The difference between him, in my opinion, and John Wall is that, first of all, he comes with more shooting badges off rip. 3 golds. Well, Ice and Vase doesn't really count. Hot start and difficult shots are 2 decent ones. But, like, he can also get way more. John Wall can't get any more shooting badges. In terms of playmaking badges, like, look, would you rather have half dimer or have range extender, basically? That's the difference. In my opinion, they're very, very similar cards. Sure, stats-wise, John Wall is going to be that little bit better. But in my opinion, again, SIGs-wise, Wall tiny better. Release-wise, I'm going to give the benefit to De'Aaron Fox. As well as that, I just think the range extender is what separates the two of them. The fact that he can get range extender, he can get flexible. Is he going to be expensive fully badged up? Of course. Of course. Like, he's fully badged up. He's not going to be much cheaper than John Wall. But in my opinion, fully badged up De'Aaron Fox, that half quick for his step, is that little bit better than a John Stockton and a John Wall. Then number 2, these two, there's a gap. And there is a gap. Like, from Deron Williams to De'Aaron Fox. You can have them in any order you want. And honestly, from Gilbert Arenas to Rafer Alston, you can have them in any order you want as well. However, there's a gap between them and the top 2. It's not even close between the top 2. Derrick Rose. You got to range up Derrick Rose. Half quick first step, half downhill, gold clamps, gold interceptor. He's got a bunch of finishing Hall of Fame badges. 97 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 driving, 85 3 ball, 91 lateral quickness, which is incredible. Tendencies, really good on ball steal and pass interception. Dribble 6, Pro 6 is great current gen. D-Rose release is nice current gen. Don't like it next gen though. So you've basically got, imagine if you combined De'Aaron Fox and John Wall and then just made it a slightly better shooter. That's basically what you're getting with Derrick Rose. By far the second best point guard in the game, the best slashing point guard in the game, because he can shoot the 3 ball and he's more of a threat from there. Obviously, just an unbelievable card and deserves his spot number 2. But number 1, it's Steph Curry. Like, there is no more dangerous card in my team. There is no more dangerous card in my team. And if you want to make the argument that in a competitive setting you would take Derrick Rose over Steph Curry, you know what? I'm not going to argue. But if you are playing against any random person unlimited, doesn't matter what gen you are on, you can score 70 points with Steph Curry if you know what you're doing. Like, perfect 3 ball, half range extender, basically every shooting badge at least gold, except for deep fades and steady, which you'd rather not see. Steady and deep fades, again, doesn't really matter. 89 lateral quickness, which is really good. He's got a 92 speed with ball, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, comes with gold clamps, gold interceptor, gold pick dodger. He's obviously got range, green machine, difficult shots, dead eye, catch and shoot. He has got hot start as well, so if you green to start the game, you can literally green 7-8 shots in a row with him if you know what you're doing. Defensively, again, not the greatest. SIGs, Pro 2, behind the back's not great, Pro 2 between legs good. And Steph Curry's release, and Steph Curry fade. The Steph Curry fade, which only Steph Curry has, is different. That's the Steph Curry leaner, that's what separates him from everybody else. The fade. Especially if you are looking at next gen. There is no, like, there are fades to get more separation, none as quickly as Steph Curry. He is unguardable next gen. I'm saying it right now, he is unguardable. with the Curry slide as well, which is one of the most OP drill moves in the game for my team. He's just ridiculous. He is just absolutely ridiculous. Curry slide, range extender. There's no. This is the best card in my team. It's not even close, lads. It is not even close. This is the most dangerous card. If you're talking about a competitive setting, if you're looking to play the game at a competitive level, yeah, you can argue that this card has some negatives. But if you are playing in an unlimited game, there is no player that is as unstoppable as Steph Curry in this game. And it's not even close. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. These are the top 10 point guards in the game, in my opinion. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.